we told you there was a thriving Muslim community in the heart of Tokyo, would you believe us? Well, that's exactly where we're going to explore and show you today. When you travel full-time like we do, nothing fills the heart with joy more than entering a mosque in a faraway land. It brings a sense of belonging and connection which we miss when we're away from family and familiar surroundings. So when we heard that in the center of Tokyo, just streets away from the hustle and bustle of the tourist spots, there is the largest mosque in the whole of Japan, we had to visit.
Terima kasih. Sama-sama. Sama-sama.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Shocking, like it's something that we just would never ever have thought. Look, Zakaria, it's Allahu Akbar. You want to go inside? Let's go inside.
That was such an amazing experience. Oh my gosh. Like, we've been to many mosques around the world, but I have to say this one got me really emotional. And Zakaria is old enough now. Like, he was just looking at all the different people. I think he was looking at their faces and thinking like, what's going on here? Because there's so many people. There's people from England, you can hear by the accents. People from like Iran, Iraq, Turkey. So amazing, honestly. The inside, wow,
beautiful.
It is so stunning.
It's stunning. We've just come back from Bosnia, right? And we said that the Bosnian masjids there, the architecture is very similar to Turkish mosques. And I was almost feeling like as if I was in the main Huzrav Beg Mosque in Sarajevo, because the pillars, the architecture, the mimbar inside where the Imam gives the speech, exactly
just
the same.
Look at this, look. Look.
It's beautiful.
My gosh, just look at that. It is wow. And everyone's so friendly, everyone's so kind. They've got the women's upstairs and the men's downstairs.
Very Turkish style, very Turkish style.
Very beautiful, honestly. I can't believe it.
People are taking pictures with the Imam when they were leaving, because he's a Turkish Imam. He did the khutbah or the sermon in Arabic, Turkish and in English and Japanese, and it was like, wow, like that goes to show the diversity of Muslims you have here. Shocking, like it's something that we just would never ever have thought here, like in Tokyo, out of all places. I don't feel like I'm in Tokyo anymore.
I feel like I could cry right now, honestly, and I never cry. But that was such an amazing, and we thought we missed it as well.
Yeah, we thought we missed it. Did you do Allahu Akbar?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah? Good boy, give me 5. Yes!
It's very busy in here now compared to before. After prayers, everyone's come here to grab something, which is not surprising. You got everything that you need. This is like a halal supermarket, guys. So sick.
Oh, look at this. Wow. Tiramisus, you got some baklawas, you got some cakes. Wow. And then some snacky foods here as well. Oh, look, and you got some masalas. Mix it up. All right. And then you've got the halal noodles. Gadum noodles.
Oh my gosh, we get excited with the little things.
Oh my god, yeah. And then look at here, we got Sharma's curry, chicken keema, spicy keema curry, butter chicken. Look at this, we got all the spices.
We've got frozen section too. Look at this, fun.
Oh yes, we can indeed.
Chicken breast here.
There's some keema.
Awesome, man. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I'm so excited.
This is good. Oh my god, they've got the Ahmed masala, the Pakistani masala. Oh my god.
It's like he's gonna cry.
It's because we're going to be in Asia for like loads of months. And we've got a couple of packets of masala, but not like loads. So we could, and it's like the same price pretty much as we got in the UK. It's like $2.50 for this packet, which is what, £1 something.
Fine. You got all the dals, green lentils.
I think we're gonna need a suitcase, you know.
I think so. Everyone says about coming to Japan and having suitcases for like clothes and skincare, but for us, it's masalas and all this kind of stuff.
We're going to be in another Southeast Asian country now for the next like 3-4 months. We've been there before and it's very hard to get like these type of bits and bobs. So I think it's important that we pack up on some of this stuff and take it with us.
Honestly, can't believe this. This is so amazing. Look at this. You got musalle, prayer mats here, olive oils.
This is an absolute dream. Everything that you need in terms of food-wise here at this store. Right, we are gonna go and get some food, then come back because it's quite busy in here. Food time. Let's go.
So we've just made it to this Egyptian restaurant, and oh my god, it's one of the best meals I've had here so far in Japan. It is absolutely delicious.
Everything is banging. If you come to the mosque and you're feeling hungry afterwards, which you definitely will be, this is the place to come. Definitely the place to come.
We struck gold. I've just been speaking to the lovely owner, and she's had this place for the last 20 years. And I have to say, oh my gosh, this food, she definitely knows what she's doing in the kitchen. This food has been some of the best food that we've had. Everything on this plate has been TDF. Look at that. Lots of cheese. The pita breads are absolutely perfection. Really nice and soft.
It's finished.
Finish. It's so
And I
good.
had a meat stew as well.
We were absolutely gutted that we didn't get that biryani in the mosque. But Allah had something better planned for us, and He gave us one of the best restaurants to come here and eat at in Tokyo. So I'll trade it that for any day for a pot of biryani. Do you know what I mean? Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was amazing, honestly. What an absolute place to come and eat. Let me just show you the front of the shop. Is it? A lovely, lovely, lovely shop. I am satisfied. I am happy. I've got a full belly. I really like this part of Japan and this side of Tokyo.
Yeah,
Sorry.
quite cool actually. This is basically just
More chilled.
yeah, it's not far from Shibuya.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really
It's like
nice.
so chilled. It's not like heavy with traffic. You've got like narrow streets here. And we were walking through that 6 minutes from the mosque. It was all through narrow streets, and it was like
Should I move here?
Shall we move here?
walking through. This is like a livable place.
Yeah.
It feels like if you want to get your head down, get some work done, have some nice food.
And that food is really reasonable as well. Like we got like 2 shawarmas, we got the beef stew, and then we got the salad and a drink.
And a chicken tikka.
Oh, and a chicken tikka.
Yeah.
And that came to just under £19.
Stop
just
it.
under £20.
No way.
Yeah, exactly. And like
Oh
for
my
something like that in
God.
Japan, that size meal, we would be paying like 40, 50 quid everywhere else.
No way.
So-
And we got a pomegranate juice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we got quite a lot of food, and it was very reasonable price. So
That's
it's like one of
sick.
those kind of local type of restaurants, not one of those expensive places.
Exactly. Not one of those expensive places. And it just goes to show you can do Japan cheap if you really wanted to. Get out of the touristed bits like your Shibuya, Shinjuku areas, and you will get a cheaper price. But let me show you the streets. These are lovely. Look at this. I think they're public toilets. Are they public toilets?
I think so. I needed a toilet actually.
Huh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the toilets in the mosque. I was so impressed because they've
With
got
the toilets?
yeah, 'cause they've got a back bum cleaner and they've got a front cleaner too. Who needs a lota, bro? Like when you're in Japan.
Only in Japan, the
And
bidet.
it flushes on its own, and you've got music. No, I don't think it had music, to be honest. Once you've done your deed and once you've done everything, it flushes on itself. You don't even have to touch anything.
You was the clean
Honestly,
side.
I'm not even joking. I was buzzing. I was well impressed. Impressive.
That way.
He's like, you happy now? You had some food, tuna beaner.
So we're going to walk back to the mosque now because we want to get something to eat. So we're going to properly check it out now with some full belly. Probably Asr time as well actually. So we'll pray Asr. See
And
the
then
mosque.
we'll tell you a little bit more about the mosque.
Yeah, we're going to tell you some interesting factual facts about the place. So we've just finished up reading Asr Namaz now, made it just in time. What perfect timing. We had Jummah Namaz, got something to eat, come back, Asr Namaz. What a perfect day. But Zakaria's like enjoying this place of running around because there is so much room for activities here in comparison to say our hotel rooms. Interesting point about this place. So this is the largest mosque in the whole of Japan. And you can clearly see why. Just like look at the size of it there. Absolutely huge. And it's not just a mosque. It's actually a community centre as well. So downstairs there's a whole kind of like community centre. You've got the Halal Food Market. They give food after Jummah namaz and tea as well. So there's like a whole community feel around here. They even do local guided tours here. So if you come between the hours of 10 and 6, there's someone always here to take you around and show you around the mosque and give you some history about how the mosque came about, some facts about it, and Islam in Japan and Tokyo in general. So there's a group inside now doing a little tour already, and you can see them sat down with one of the workers of the mosque explaining some stuff. The person's explaining things about Islam, prayer, and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, really good initiative here from the guys. And right beside the mosque, there's actually an Islamic school here. So while we were eating earlier before, one of the teachers was sat right beside us and we got in conversation with him. And he was telling us that actually this Islamic school has a really, really interesting curriculum. So they teach Islamic studies, and then with regards to general studies, they adopt the Japanese secondary school and primary school curriculum, as well as the curriculum from Cambridge, and do normal primary and secondary school education as well. And they bring that all together. Now, when we asked about fees and is it expensive, this is where it got really interesting. So traditionally, when you go to a private school, there's one set of fees for everyone, or there's some kind of scholarship available if you are less fortunate. However, here, the fee situation is different. It's means tested. So if you're a high income earner, you might be paying slightly more, but if you're from a disadvantaged family and you really want to put your kids here, then it's means tested, which means you'll basically pay less. I think that's really good, because Islamic schools are really hard to run, they cost a lot of money, and usually the less fortunate are not able to send their kids to these schools. And so I personally think it's a really good initiative where it's means tested, and if you really want to bring your kids here, then, you know, depending on how much you can afford, your children can study here. So yeah, that's something that I've never heard of before, and it's really interesting. I mean, I'm really blown away by that, but it's a great, great initiative.
While visiting the mosque in Tokyo, we met the most incredible man, a Pakistani Muslim who's been living in Japan since 1985. 40 years. His warm smile and friendly nature immediately made us feel at home, even though we were thousands of miles away. He shared stories of his journey, the changes he's witnessed in Japan over the decades, and how the Muslim community has grown here over the years. It's moments like these that remind us of the beauty of connection, no matter where you are in the world. Meeting him was a beautiful reminder of how kindness and shared faith can bridge cultures effortlessly. And for this, Tokyo will always hold a special place in our hearts.
आप कितने साल थे रे?
बड़े बड़ा अरसा हो गया
20 साल
85.
95 Japanese बोले सीखने हो
माशाल्लाह
konnichiwa.
konnichiwa तो सारा कुछ arigato gozaimasu.
आपका नाम क्या है? Mazhar Hussain. Nadia Irfan.
Zakaria.
Pakistanis, bro.
Pakistanis, right, they know how to get about. I'm telling you, wherever they go, they're everywhere across the world. My guy's been there since 1985, he's been here. 85, he spent all his life here. He could speak Japanese properly. He was just speaking to his Japanese friend, right? Girlfriend, I think. Friend. Girl, that's a friend.
Yeah.
In like Japanese. They're ballers, and I think he's bagged himself a little Japanese woman there, you know?
Yeah.
People are actually just sat here chilling, to be fair, which is really good. This whole kind of communal area, people just sat down. This guy beside me was on a work call. I could have brought my laptop and probably done a bit of work here as well. Zakaria is having his afternoon nap, which is fandabidozi. Probably take a bit of a rest and then we'll carry on exploring this evening. But I want to go to the shop next door and get a snack. We'll get some food, see what we can make at home. I wasn't going to buy much, but I've just popped in and I realised they've got a whole load of sour sweets. Yes, they are expensive. It's 230 yen, which is just over £1 for a packet, but we need them. So I'm going to get a few of them. So I'm a bit surprised by some of the prices here actually. So I've just picked up a whole chicken for 700 yen. That's like cheaper in the UK, which is crazy. And then even some of the spices that you have here, which we have in the UK, they're imported from Pakistan, but they're exactly the same prices we pay back at home. You've got the Ahmad masalas, and they're exactly the same price pretty much as you get at home. Definitely not expensive at all as I thought it would be, which is really, really good. So happy about that. I was expecting to pay 3-4 times the price, but you kind of expect that when you're in this place. But I think I'm going to get a coffee and also get a snack and then call it a day. I think I'm going to get that last tiramisu there. It's been eyeing me up, which is good. Nadia likes a good old baklava, so I might get a baklava as well, but they've got all kinds of stuff here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Pistachio baklava, I'll get Nadia.
And just like that, guys, it is night time. I was Zakaria would say dark time.
It's dark outside now, which means we ended up spending pretty much the whole day at the mosque.
And no regrets. No
And we like
regrets.
literally did not plan to do that. And honestly, I don't know where the day went. Ended up getting a coffee, got a tiramisu from there, which is a halal one, did some shopping. We met so many people like there, really nice people. And I think a lot of the guys that we met from Pakistan, from different areas of the world, because they're in a foreign country, the similarity between them from where they are, that brings them together. And so
Yeah.
they form closer bonds. The guy that we were speaking to said we work all week. Once a week, at the end of the week, we come to the mosque to read Friday prayers and everyone gets together. And it's a time where we just have a quick catch up. We say hi, hello, sit down for a few hours together. And it kind of resets you for the rest of the week. So you can carry on working. I was like, you know what, that's actually true because
Yeah.
everyone's busy in their lives. Everyone's doing their things. You don't get a chance to meet friends. And it's that one opportunity that you do.
Honestly,
Which is
guys,
nice.
we love this mosque so much. It's just got a special feeling to it. Definitely recommend coming here and just visiting, even if you're not a Muslim. It's so peaceful inside. It's just the energy, it's amazing. So
I think this was a nice way to show you there is a thriving Muslim community here that's growing. Any of our Muslim followers that are reluctant to travel to Japan because they think there's no Muslims there, food situation is going to be a problem, these two videos, you know, should just prove to you that this is a country you should definitely check out.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you felt the beauty and the peace of this incredible mosque as much as we did. But this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll be sharing all our favourite halal Japanese food spots. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll love our last one where we shared our first impressions of Tokyo and explored all the city has to offer.
if you want real-time updates as well, make sure you check out our Instagram and our TikTok. We also post on Facebook too.
Follow your visions. We'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one. Zakaria, say bye. Bye from a rainy Tokyo.
Bye.